How many of you have heard that expression, if any, and what does it mean? Economic Darwinism?
Darwinism?
What does economic Darwinism mean?
Darwinism?
Okay.
Darwinism?
Economic survival of the fittest. Very good. Only the strong survive. That's great. Okay. This is industry right here. On the left-hand side is industry. On the right-hand side is any farm. Whether it is farm A or whether it is farm B or whether it is farm 1000th one or 1 millionth one or whatever, everyone is selling their product at $10. When I say in perfect competition, economic Darwinism prevails, that means it is the survival of the fittest. That means the market is free. Free for all. Free entry and exit. Any firm can enter the market anytime, and if they cannot compete, they will exit the market. They will die. Isn't that something that is happening in a competitive world? So many firms come and go. The other day I talked about .com, right? Yes, they are not perfectly competitive, but competitive. They cannot stand the competition, they get out of the market. They quit, right? When the times are tough, only the tough survives, right? So, in this type of market, this is farm A. And farm A, as much as any other farm, is a price taker. And if farm A can produce something at a cheaper cost and sell something at the given market price of $10, it will be making economic profit. And economic profit is different from normal profit. I may have done that once, but I will give you the definition again. Okay? So, if that happens, then this particular industry, where farm A is making economic profit, this industry will actually then invite or attract many farms. Okay? I can give you some example which are not exactly perfectly competitive, but competitive. Think of IBM, all right, or Texas Instrument, TI. They were both pioneers. IBM, well, let's talk about TI first, Texas Instrument. TI was the pioneer for introducing handheld calculators. I think there will be some of you who went to high school and you had to have one of those TI calculators for your math class, right? So and the manual, right? So Texas Instrument got the first mover advantage because they were the pioneers. They reaped pure profit. And then other firms entered the industry. ACO and so many others entered the industry, right? Same thing with IBM. IBM started the PC business, personal computer business, and then they were the first one to have started mainframe. From mainframe they went to PC, and then after IBM, so many others came to the market. Many of them survived, many of them did not survive, okay? So let's say our farm A has this kind of, is facing this particular price. All right, now I tell you what, if the following discussion in the next 5 minutes, if we are, understandable to you, you will have understood a lot. Okay? Think about this particular farm, that price taker, that's the $10. If that is the case, this farm's demand is given by this horizontal line. So farm A, that's his demand. He's buying the product and selling it at $10. There must be some profit in the $10. We will see momentarily. But that is called called the demand of the product for this particular farm, and demand is also known as average revenue. Okay? By definition, average revenue is the same thing as demand. Maybe I can write in one place in small letters that demand and average revenue are the same thing. Okay? Now, the good thing about this market are the assumptions. Once you understand the assumptions, everything falls apart. It is as easy as that. If this $10 is the average revenue, what will be the marginal revenue? The farm cannot sell at any other price but $10, $10 and $10. Okay? So what will be the marginal revenue? Can you tell me? So what I'm going to do here, in order to put your attention focused on just the farm, I'm going to go and take this left-hand graph off and just go to the perfectly competitive graph. Okay? So let's do that. This is the farm that we are talking about right now under the perfectly competitive market. I'll have more space here also. And this particular farm in a perfectly competitive market is facing this kind of demand. So that's AR, and that's where we are right now. And I am just laboring